Trump just nuked a crypto surveillance bill. SafeMoon's ex-CEO is on trial for treating investors' funds like a personal piggy bank. Yemen is using DeFi to escape financial warfare. And Simply Bitcoin just got blocked by the WEF. Stay awake. This is Protocol Pulse, where fiat flatlines and sovereignty never sleeps. Say what you will about the man, but when it comes to crypto and personal liberty, that man has done more in one stroke of the pen than the last 10 experts at the SEC combined. Trump just signed a bill killing the IRS's attempt to classify decentralized exchanges as brokers, which would have been a direct assault on peer-to-peer freedom. Let's be clear. This wasn't just policy. This was a power move. And now, that rule is toast. This wasn't about taxes. It was about extending the surveillance state deeper into the rails of economic freedom. And Trump slammed the brakes on it. Bitcoin's volatility. Good. Let it shake. Crypto quant is screaming, "Volatility ahead!" as 170,000 Bitcoin moved out of midterm HODL wallets. The fiat crowd sees this and panics. We see it and meh. Because here's the truth. If you're still measuring Bitcoin in dollars, you've missed the point. We don't flinch at the charts anymore. Bitcoin isn't rising and falling. The dollar is. So yeah, some are sprinting into trades like Forrest Gump, but the real ones, we're stacking. Quietly. Let's get this out of the way. Owning Bitcoin does not make you a Bitcoiner, because that would be like someone owning a Bible automatically being a Christian. Bitcoin is a belief system. It's rebellion with receipts. You either live it or you don't. And for those seeking clarity, behold, the 10 Coinmandments. Thou shalt have no other coins before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, especially not JPEG monkeys. Thou shalt not take Satoshi's name in vain. Craig writes, remember the halving day to keep it holy. Honor thy nodes and thy miners. Thou shalt not reorg the chain. Thou shalt not commit fiatry. Thou shalt not steal private keys. Thou shalt not bear false witness against proof of work. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's coins. All jokes aside, you're not free until Bitcoin is your unit of account. Not dollars. Not gold. Not crypto vibes. And that brings us to SafeMoon, or what's left of it. Former CEO Braden Caroni is being dragged through the courts. Wire fraud, securities fraud, money laundering, the whole buffet. The DOJ recently said it wants to ease up on prosecuting crypto cases. But in Caroni's case, prosecutors said, hold my subpoena. Let's be real. SafeMoon was never decentralized. The lesson? You can't fake sovereignty, and you can't decentralize greed. Moving on. Yemen's DeFi lifeline. When crypto gets real. While Western regulators nitpick wallet definitions, Yemenis are using DeFi to survive US sanctions and total systemic collapse. Over 63% of crypto activity in Yemen is DeFi. Not because it's trending on X, because it works, especially when banks don't. When Swift shuts the door, crypto opens a window. This is crypto at its most powerful. Not profit, purpose. A parallel system rising out of necessity. No permission needed, no KYC checkpoints, none of that. Yemen isn't speculating. They're surviving, and their use case is the loudest reminder yet. This movement is about more than moonshots. It's about freedom. Speaking of freedom, Wendy's versus cancel culture. Burgers for free speech. In the Cultural Coliseum, Wendy's, yes, that Wendy's, is catching heat for tweeting at Jeff Bezos. Please send Katy Perry back to space. The fiat crowd, predictably offended. The sovereign-minded, laughing, taking a joke. And me, I'm grabbing a Baconator tomorrow, out of principle. Because if we can't roast billionaires and pop stars in the same sentence anymore without triggering a digital witch hunt, we're already halfway to dystopia. Wendy's, welcome to the resistance. Keep tweeting, keep trolling, and don't delete the damn tweet. Speaking of legends, Simply Bitcoin was blocked by WEF. Badge unlocked. Shout out to our friends at Simply Bitcoin. They've officially been blocked by the World Economic Forum on X. Do you know how right you have to be silenced by the most powerful, unelected institution on earth? That's not a ban. That's a confirmation. You don't get excommunicated by Davos unless your signal's cutting through their noise. Wear it like a badge of honor. Print it on a t-shirt. When Klausy blocks you, you're doing something right. In other news, in Switzerland, a Spar supermarket just enabled Bitcoin payments via the Lightning Network. No campaign, no VC drama, just groceries, paid in sound money. This is what adoption looks like. Boring, functional, and real. While US regulators are still arguing over what constitutes a broker, the Swiss are checking out with sats. Bitcoin doesn't need hype anymore. It just needs places like this to keep proving the point. It works. It's the midnight hour. But this isn't the end. It's just the beginning. While legacy systems are trembling under their own weights, Bitcoin, chilling, permissionless, and gaining momentum in courtrooms, in supermarkets, and in war zones. This isn't about price. This is about power and who gets to hold it. Stay sovereign. Stack with conviction. And remember, number go up is noise. Freedom go up is the goal.